Hey guys, and welcome to the third episode of In the Field. In this video, I pretty much talk for 10 minutes about my post-shoot reflections, as well as talking about life and opportunity and what you do when opportunity knocks on the door and opening doors and like all of that kind of stuff. So if you're interested in hearing about that, please continue to watch on. If you're not, that's totally okay. I have zero control over that, but I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to watch the two previous videos if you want to see my thought process of what happens before the shoot, and continue to stick around for the next two videos. Alright, that was literally, oh gosh, you cannot see me. That was literally like one of the most intensive theater things I've ever shot. Like everything was just like boom, boom, boom during the second act, and I think that it was pretty good. I think I got everything, but at the same time, you're never gonna know until you like look at the pictures. So I will go to bed, and then tomorrow or something like that, or for the next week, I'll spend time editing the pictures, just like culling through them and going through them, and I will show you guys that process too. Alright, so obviously you can't see me right now. This one was definitely one of the more intensive ones because I noticed that just everything was happening so fast, and I was really worried that I wasn't going to be able to capture everything, but I think you can definitely overshoot, and that's a problem I used to have. But I think for things that really truly only happen once and you don't have another opportunity to capture those moments, it's okay to do some continuous clicks. Overall, I would say it was a success. I think this is going to be my last relatively big shoot for the summer, just because I used to really hustle in the summer, but I found that nowadays, because there's like graduation portraits and stuff like that, I really end up hustling during the school year. So I just take the summer to take a break and kind of like refresh myself and see where I want my business to go, see what photography means to me and why I'm doing it and where I want to go with it, and like, you know, those kinds of things. So it's kind of good to have some time and space to just like not think about that. I've been pretty happy with, okay, what is this car doing? Girlfriend? And no time to be swerving, my dude. Overall, it's been a pretty good year for photography. I didn't really expect myself to do so many grad portraits, but I've really enjoyed doing them. Some of my favorite things to do over the summer is just like these theater shoots, because I get this new appreciation for theater lighting, because that's just what my friend does, and like that's her thing, and it really makes you appreciate all of the hard work that goes into a production. Because working backstage, I know how much work and effort and energy and time it takes to just put on a full face of makeup for one of these actors, and also costume design and like all of that kind of stuff, which I kind of helped with because I was working with makeup in high school. But yeah, it's so much, like the rehearsal, the choreo, the music, the lighting, the stage design. Like it is a full-blown production, and I think it's one of the things that is really underappreciated. So honestly, I don't really know what I'm saying at this point. I'm kind of just talking. I think for most shoots, the interesting thing is that most of the time is spent editing. It takes more energy to edit, and that's just for portrait shoots, because normally you might shoot for like 1 or 2 hours or something like that, but you spend so many more hours editing. But I think for this kind of thing, you spend a lot more time standing around, and then the editing process is just so much faster, because if you're on just one setting, it's just a lot easier to edit one photo and kind of just batch edit and stuff. It makes things a lot easier. So I pretty much enjoyed that part of it, but it definitely grows and exercises me physically and skill-wise, just in a whole bunch of ways, and I've really enjoyed that whole process for photography. I'm probably going to end up making this like a 2 or 3 part series, because I don't think anyone wants to listen to me talk for that long at one time. If you do, great. I don't, you know, I mean, it's whatever. I don't even know why I'm doing this. I'm just doing it just cause. Okay, girlfriend, your headlights are so strong right now. Anyway, I'm on my way home. I got carne asada fries. They smell really good. Yeah, that's basically it. I hope you enjoy seeing some of those photos. I think in this video I'm probably gonna end up doing a little slideshow of just like some samples of work that I've done over this past year, because it's been a lot, and it's just really crazy to me that I've been able to land so many opportunities, which brings up another thing, which might be for another video, but I was learning in my class that there's this whole thing about like opportunity versus passion, right? And it's like, okay, do you chase your passions or do you go where opportunity knocks and stuff like that? And for me, I think I was chasing my passions, but like at the same time, if an opportunity opens up and you're close to that idea, like you never know what that opening that door is gonna bring into your life. And so if there's a door, I'm gonna open it, and if it's not meant to be, then that door is gonna close by itself. And that's not really something for me to decide whether that door gets closed or whatever. Like, if it gets closed, it gets closed, and if it's wide open, then of course I'm gonna be walking right through it. And I think that was one of the biggest things for me. So many times I really hesitated, because I'm like, okay, I like photography, but sometimes I think that it's like a hassle or something like that, especially if it's in a field that maybe I'm like not super passionate about, you know? And I think that's kind of the beauty of the thing, is that, okay, I have photography, I'm passionate about it, I can work on my passion projects, which, to be honest, like, it takes a lot of money and time and stuff like that. And I can also do these things that maybe I'm not so passionate about, but I have the opportunity to do so that it gives me the resources so that I can pursue the things that I'm passionate about. And I think those kind of go hand in hand. And the more passionate you are, maybe the benefits of going towards those opportunities, like, that's just going to come along with it, kind of as like a cool side effect, I guess, or a byproduct, not opening those opportunities just so that you're like, oh, let's see how much money I can make, which is great. Realistically speaking, it's great, but honestly, just like thinking about why you're doing things, and like, why am I here? What am I doing? And why am I deciding to do this? Am I doing this to make money, or am I doing this to change people's lives, to touch their hearts, to make them feel loved, you know, to capture moments, to whatever it is? Because for me, I like to do photography because I see the beauty in moments, and that's my whole thing, is your moments captured forever. And I think when you have a moment, whether it's happy or sad, and you have the ability to get that captured so that you can relive that moment again through picture or video, there's just something that's very emotional about that, you know? I had a friend take pictures at my baptism, and I remember looking back at those pictures, like so many pictures, and realizing like, dang, you know, that was a huge day for me, and it meant so much to me that I could look back in pictures and videos, and several people took pictures, and it just meant so much to me. So that's why I continue to do what I do. It really is the thing that drives me forward. It's the fact that other people get happy when they see any pictures, and whether it's taken by me or not, and I feel like it's cool that I get to contribute to that. Anyway, if you ever wondered why I do photography, that's why I do what I do. I hope you can hear me. Sometimes the audio is real jank, but you know, that's alright. I'm gonna go home and take a fat, I was gonna say nap, I'm gonna take a fat sleep, and then wake up in the morning and get everything rolling again. But that is all. I will, oh wait, there's gonna be more to this video. What am I even saying? I don't know how this is gonna be. I've been talking for 11 minutes. Okay, bye. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. It's pretty much a really accurate representation of what just goes on my mind, like, all the time. If you haven't already, be sure to check out my 2 previous videos about the whole preparation of the shoot, and then it would really mean a lot to me if you stuck around for the next 2 videos, because that's where I'm going to be editing and doing some post-shoot reflection.